Hello, my fellow limitless HBICs. How you doing on this lovely morning, afternoon, or evening? How are you all? How are things going? This video is just a nugget from an old live stream that I think would be helpful to anyone concerned about if it's been too long that you've been in no contact. You know, what's going on with SP? I think this is a helpful little nugget, hence why I clipped it and I'm putting it up for today. If you need help figuring out what's going on between you and your manifestation, please feel free to email me at manifestingwithkimberly@gmail.com. All of my coaching options are in the drop box below. They're on the screen that just went by. Okay? So onwards to the old live stream nugget that I'm intending is helpful.
Master Moneyfester, thank you very much. How can I convince myself that being 10 months without SP isn't too long and he won't lose interest? 3D is showing me this right now and it's so annoying. Okay. How can you convince yourself? Well, it's like this. We should never. This is going to be one of the days where I'm going to be yelling about the nevers and don'ts and don't do this and don't do that. I think that's going to be this kind of a live stream. Okay. Your 3D is only ever the reflection of the state you are embodying, the who you are being. So when you are in a state where you are regularly counting time, paying attention to how long it's been, you're in a state where that's going to keep perpetuating because that's what your focus is on. So it's going to keep manifesting. That's why it's our job to persist in the state of embodying the version of yourself that has a desire or in the wish fulfilled. Our job is to be there and not watch the 3D because we don't control the how. And when we try to control the how, we constrict our manifestation and we slow it down because we're just not as good at it as our 4 and 5D are, our subconscious, our universe, right? They see the big picture. We don't with our 3D eyeballs. So I would take a look at where your mind dominantly is and what state you're dominantly in before I would be concerned about the time. Because when you are in the state or embodying the version of yourself that has the desire or in the wish fulfilled, if you are there, I promise you, you don't care about time. You don't look at time. You don't worry about the 3D. It's not in your mind at all because you comfortably know that everything's taken care of. You know that manifestation is yours. You know there's nothing to worry about. So that's how you know you're not in that state. You're not there. So work your way there. What would it feel like to have your manifestation right now? What would it feel like? And as far as you worrying that SP is going to move on or forget about you, this is your reality. And I know some people struggle with the acceptance of nobody has free will. Nobody. And when you think about it, we kind of don't even have that free will either, other than to make the choice of what we want as our desire. But after that, our subconscious takes over and does all the rest, right? So, no, your SP isn't going to forget about you. Your SP isn't going to move on. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We are all connected to one consciousness. All of us are. We're all connected. So when you're thinking about SP's thinking about you. But the context of what you're thinking about SP has the same context, meaning if you're sitting here worrying, SP's going to forget about me. It's been 10 months. I'm afraid it's never going to happen. I'm afraid SP's not going to want me anymore because it's been so long. What is SP thinking? What is SP thinking? She's protective. What is it? What's the matter? Let me close the door. Literally right outside the window. Not awkward, not uncomfortable. So no one ever has to worry about SPs forgetting about them. Never, ever, ever. We're all connected. But think about what you're thinking about. Meaning, if you're thinking about SP in the fear of losing them, the fear of them never wanting you, that's what they're thinking. That's what you're sending to them, right? Thought transmission. That's what they're sending. That's why our job is to stay in the wish fulfilled. Of course they want you. Of course they want to be with you. Of course they love you. They can't go a day without thinking about you. They're flooded with thoughts of you so that can be what they're thinking about. See what I mean? She's totally reacting to her 3D. Totally is. But okay, so don't worry about that. But we don't want to waver. We don't want to be double-minded. Double-mindedness is what? Giving our Amazon van all sorts of yellow and red lights, right? We want to give that Amazon van the green lights, which is staying over here, staying in the mindset of having, not worrying about it, not stressing that it's not going to happen because it is going to happen. It is. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's your reality. You are the I am of your reality. It's going to happen. Don't worry about it. I know it's easy for me to say, to sit here and say, oh, just don't worry about it. But don't worry about it. It's going to work. It is. But it's dependent on you and where your mind is. Okay? Can you give a bitch a like? Sheesh.
Well, there you go. That was the nugget of the day. Okay? Got my pinafore on. Looking sexy as hell with it, too. Like my Christmas tree. There's my tree. I know you all care so much. Huh? All right. On that note, why am I looking over there when I need to be looking here? Unprofessional bitch. On that note, I'll see you tomorrow.